Hey, 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 everyone. Can y'all hear that fan going? Is it too loud? I am just popping on here. Let me pull up my chat. I got my window open and the fan going. So if it's too loud, I can turn it off. I may only just, die a little bit. Fan going. So, let me turn that off. If it's too loud, I can turn it off. I may only, boop. I do that every time. You would think I'd learn by now. So, can you hear that fan? Is it too loud? Is it going to bother anybody? Sounds good. Or where are we staying? Says sounds good. Awesome. So I have my little window here open, and then I've got the fantastic fan like sucking the air because it's so dang gorgeous outside. It is so awesome. And you like my hair blowing? Okay. Hey, weekend RVing. So let me start out by getting in here, and I'm going to say hi to everybody, and then I've got a couple things that I want to update everybody on. And then we can play some games. I got some good news. Makes the video look like an 80s commercial. All right, let me get to live chat because I need live chat. All right, looks like Artist on the Road was first. She's also been sending me messages. So I just had to read that message from her. Even though she's on here, she's sending me messages because she's my road buddy. So I think I posted in here that I was excited for today's live. I missed you guys yesterday. It was so windy here. I think our gusts were like 50, 55 miles an hour and like sustained 25 to 30. So I had decent internet, but I was worried that it was going to be hit or miss. And later on in the day, it actually became a little bit more iffy. So it's probably a good thing I didn't do it. But I missed everybody yesterday. I did see a lot of y'all on the lives. So we've got Ford Man is in here, who is listening while working on your homework. Make sure you get that homework done. Where are we staying? Hello, hello. B&D Crafts. Hello, Papa Drew. Papa Drew. Just make sure that camera is running when you're running that macerator, because that's the next best thing to being there and watching it. Well, actually, it's a whole lot better than being there and watching it, because then we don't have the, you have all your senses, the sense of hearing, your sense of sight, the sense of smell. Yeah, I'm okay with the sight. I might be okay with the hearing. I don't want to smell that. The word macerator to me just sounds horrible. We've got Justin and Christina in here. Howdy, howdy. Thank you for sharing us out. Papa Drew, thank you for sharing it out. You were thinking about buying the portable potty like the one you sent me in a text and using the black tank when you had to. Of course, my chat and my lives always turn into poop. So it's fine. We're going to talk about that because I've got some questions for everybody. Where are you staying? Working right now. They're working on 2 computers, so you might miss a few things. Thank you, B&D Crafts, for sharing in the Face group. So all my moderators, please feel free to, randomly just drop everybody's links in here. Don't drop your own, but go ahead and you can drop each other's. Papa Drew shared it to people on Facebook. Oh, that's a lot of people. I don't have that many people on Facebook. I'm still trying to get all that stuff switched around. Let's see who else I have here. I have a whole lot of Papa Drew talking about remodeling his RV and hanging drapes and making it man cave. Oh, and it just jumped. Hey, Linda R. Weekend RVing is here. Hey, hey, friends. I think I may have it all caught up. I think so. Artists on the Road, you're signing up for Passport America now. Yeah, Passport America. I've already used it once. So, I stayed I forgot how much I paid, $45 or $50 for the year. And the place that I stayed at, I paid $15. And oh, Papa Drew, I didn't miss your comments. I just know when to not read. But yeah, so if you figure I paid $15, I stayed 3 nights at a Passport America. So that's right there. I saved 50%. So it was $45. So I've pretty much already kind of paid for itself, or halfway paid for it. Papa Drew, I don't miss a whole lot. I'm just really good at ignoring. Plus, you'll text me anyway, probably. So there's nothing I'm going to really miss. So how was everybody's Monday? The Monday after time change for most people, not in Arizona. And what's the other state that there's no time change? It didn't really bother me much. Because I got up early, as always. I did go to bed fairly decent. It always takes a couple of days. I wish we didn't have to do it, because I really don't like it being dark at, I looked up last night, I think it was like 6 o'clock. And I don't like it being dark at 6 o'clock. Oh, I have a list here of all my updates that I want to give y'all. So my number one was, thank you, Papa Drew, for the reminder. All of you guys in the United States, if you haven't voted, make sure you get out there and vote today. We're not going to get into politics and who's right and who's wrong. I just think it's important for everybody to do their part and get out there and do it. And if you've already done it, that's awesome. I've already done it. I got mine's taken care of. But yeah, vote. Do your thing. And I've already seen a couple lives this morning. And the lives I've seen have been, I don't know. It's always seems to be twisted. Like, it's a shame that people always have the agendas and they're always typing in. But Papa Drew says, I spy with my little eye something new behind you. Yeah. Yeah, there's something new behind me. It's on its way. So, the first thing I want to share, besides voting, let me put my little mark next to voting. I will be glad when the election's over, because I'm tired of having all of the nothing but ads and all the people being upset. And I know it doesn't go away just after the election, but the ads and stuff at least slow down. So everybody knows that I've been waiting on getting my plates for the van. I can't see because I got my chat. Let me move my little chat here. Boop. Oh, my hair's blowing everywhere. Look! Got my plates. Woo! Got my plates. I got them for 2 years because it was only a couple bucks extra. And if for some reason in, less than 2 years, I no longer have this van and I've moved on to something else, I can transfer the tags. It's just that initial that's so expensive. B&D Crafts, you've voted already. Oh, Kenneth, Arizona and Canada, no time change. Where are we staying? You voted weeks ago. Yep. I like it. So it looks like, I don't know, I can't tell on YouTube. I'm not looking at YouTube how many people are in here, but let me check that one off because I'm old now and apparently I have to make lists. Hey, Nelcourt, how are you doing? So now you haven't missed a whole lot. I did of course, everybody knows, remind to vote. And I got my plates for the van. I got them actually for 2 years, which will help me. So that way it's one less thing I have to worry about. And if for some reason in 2 years I've moved on, because, I've kind of hinted to you guys that this van is great and I hope to be in it for a long time. But if something happens and I'm not in it in a year or whatever, I can always transfer those tags to another thing. So, be it a Class C, a pull behind. Let's say I get a cargo and I do a cargo conversion, or I do another van and I do a van conversion. So I can transfer those tags. It's the initial, I had to pay the sales tax for what I paid for this van. So it took me a little while to get that. And I had so many people helping me that, it's just amazing. You guys, I'm here because of all of you guys. Honestly, every one of you helped me in some way or another, whether it's, kind thoughts, prayers, send me a couple dollars, weekend RVing. Hello. I didn't drink that much coffee this morning because I had my appointment to get the tags. And actually where you can go vote is right in front of my house. So I've been watching like all the traffic going back and forth and horns honking, and it's been pretty cool. Papa Drew, artist on the road is a cougar. Look out, she's hunting guys. Trust me, super cute. She can make cookies. So that is the upside, but look out and hide. She is super cute. She's my friend. All right, so voting. I got my plates. Whoop. Hey, Rayleigh Creative Travel. I opened up my Etsy store. So I only have, granted, there's only 2 things in it because, it takes a little while to get it all in there and get every thing set up. But I opened my Etsy store. The description, the link is in the description. Hey, Juliet the Shih Tzu. It is so good to see you. So the Etsy store is open. I only have 2 items in there right now. It's going to get bigger. I have lots of items to list. But for now, I have 2 items in there. But that's a start because I got everything, all the background stuff set up, all the, storefront, the name, all of that's in there. Nell says they actually have extra 150 sheriffs available to help traffic and whatever's needed. Yeah. Papa Drew, you make people smile all the time. Oh, Papa Drew is posting on my Patreon. So yeah, my Patreon, if you guys go to the Patreon link, I have some really cool things in there for you guys. So like if you sign, depending on your level, like you will get an art piece, and go in there and look around. If it's something that you think you'd like to help me with, that would be great. If it's not, it's fine. I'm still going to be here. You still got me. I'm not going anywhere. But I got another check mark down because I'm ready. I want to play a game. Yeah, I've been busy now. If you look over, do you see something different in my van? What you think? I'm not going to do it all that color. So yesterday, I started to paint. I painted one area. And I had to paint it and sand it and paint it and sand it. And again, I'm trying to do all of it while I'm in here. So unfortunately, yesterday, Oscar ended up wearing a little bit of paint. Just a little bit. Like as soon as I was like, Oscar, he goes and he plops and he does that. I'm like, oh, really? So I had to pull him back out. So that's considered country white. So I'm not doing white. And I think I'm going to do gray for the base. So if you see on the wall over here, I think I'm going to do the base a gray. Hey, Burning Up the Roads, who is a member. Thank you. I think I'm going to do that a gray. And then I have country white. And then I might do a glaze to kind of knock it down a little bit, not necessarily make it old, but just to kind of knock it down a little bit. I think I'm going to do on the white. We'll see. I might do a little trim. I'm going to replace all of the fixtures. So all of the handles, I bought them, but they aren't the right size. So I'm going to have to replace some screws. So I did that yesterday, and I probably will pick another cabinet today. And I think I'm just going to do about a cabinet a day, because between the cold weather yesterday and the painting, it has, like, my hands are just aching. I covered myself last night in deep blue, like rubbed it all in there. So let's see, painting, check. So then we get to the bathroom issue. So you guys have no, I mean, we've had this conversation so many times. Like, I took out the toilet in here because it was probably 20 years old and it was leaky and it was bothering me. So I took it out, and there's lots of reasons. I don't know that I necessarily want a regular toilet. Vermont Pate, hey, I hope you don't mind. I ran your channel for 2 days. Of course not. Thank you so much, Vermont Pate. And I hope you get your computer issues figured out. I was watching you this morning. You look like you're struggling a little bit. Hey, Barefoot Adventures. Oh, I got called a young lady. Thank you. I thought my young lady days ended on Friday, but I guess not. But thank you. So I don't think I want to go back to like a regular toilet. I want to be able to go out for a while and not have to feel like I have to go someplace and dump my tanks. And I know I'll have gray tanks, but even that, like if I go to truck stops, I can take showers there. So there's ways that you can manage like your gray tank water. You know, I can wash dishes outside. You know, and it's just, I use eco-friendly dish soap anyway. So I could wash my dishes outside. I use eco-friendly, barefoot back to poop politics. I use eco-friendly bath and shower and shampoo and all of that. So basically, none of that, you know, I'm really worried about it getting into the environment. Hello, what is it? Natski TV. Hello. I don't know if I said that right, so please, my apologies if I said that wrong, but hello. So I have solar. I have a generator. I have a freshwater tank. So aside from having the dumping problems, and having to dump, and filling my freshwater tank, I really can go out on the road for a good period of time without having a whole lot of worries. So I have no toilet. We built out a box, and I think y'all saw a picture of that. We did that. We did the toilet seat. I've probably watched 100 videos on how to build a compost/dry toilet. I've had 2 boxes made. I haven't made them because I can't make them all myself. I don't have tools. I don't have the grip or the dexterity. I'd probably end up cutting my hand off or my arm off. Hey, Rick Nelson. So I've had 2 boxes made. Both boxes haven't worked out well. Either the liquid diverter has been in a bad place. Hey, Raina. It just, nothing has seemed to have worked. So I tried the bucket with the diverter on the outside. I've tried the bucket with the diverter on the inside. Both ways are not working. They work, but they're not worked that great. I'm struggling. Things are going where they're not supposed to go. And that's the problem with these toilets. So my options at this point are just keep doing what I'm doing and just dealing with what I'm dealing. And I can do it. Or get a cassette toilet. Hey, His Way Homestead. Good job. Standing in line to vote. Proud of you. Rick Nelson, new to the community. Where are you? I am actually in Florida. Thank you for being here. So I could go to a cassette toilet, And Papa Drew sent me a picture of a cassette toilet. He sent me a link to one that really wasn't that expensive. So I could do that. Or I could save up some more money and I can actually get a legit composting toilet, which there's one actually, there's a guy that makes them about an hour from here in Astor, Florida. Oh my gosh, I just forgot what the name of the see something. Wow. Well, and his are actually much cheaper than like the $1,000 ones, Nature's Head. But we're still talking a couple $100. So I did email him and asked him if, if he would be up for a lot of advertising and, maybe a nice little deal. So I don't know. We'll see what he has to say. Burning up the roads at Thetford. Well, Thetford comes in. Thetford comes in lots of different ones. You can get a Thetford that's a foot flush. You can get a Thetford that's a cassette toilet. Thetford is just the brand. It's not what it is, because the toilet I pulled out of here was a Thetford, and it was a foot flush toilet. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. And if anybody has ideas, I know. Papa Drew says Mike from Mike and MJ can make one for me if I ask him. And I know that, and I've already had 2 made. And the problem is not with the box or the design. Maybe it's just with the liquid diverter that I have. And I bought it off of Etsy, and it was not super cheap. So it would upset me if I can't use it. And they have other ones that are bigger. I don't know. Maybe I'll just need to keep playing with it. But right now I have a Home Depot bucket and a diverter. And it's working. It's just not working ideally. But I do know that that's the route I want to go. I don't want to go back to a black tank. And last night I actually was debating it. Actually, not last night as much as I was Saturday night, my birthday night. Yeah. This girl learned at 50, you can't party like you're 20. I don't think I need to say much more than it was not a pretty picture. And thank God I was by myself, because that bucket got, it's no fun to throw up. It's no fun to throw up in a composting bucket. Linda R, welcome to Backseat Driver. Thank you. I appreciate you. So yeah, that was not fun. Let me just say, not fun at all. Hey, Happy Place Camping, I missed you slipping in here. Hey, doing redneck things with Tony and Leanne Larson. So you just said your RV has its ups and downs. Hot water heater just went out. Have to work on it now. We have an on-demand one we bought, so I guess it's time to install it. Yeah, see, I don't have a hot water heater. So I don't have one. So that's also going to be an issue I need to get worked on. I was thinking about doing the on-demand. Papa Drew, it was funny to hear about it the next day you were rolling. Yeah, it was not fun the day of. I'm just telling you, it was not. I am not 20, and I will not do that again. Linda R, if you were, you're a horrible backseat driver. I don't think so. I bet you're okay. I didn't even get to pray to the porcelain god. No, it was a plastic Home Depot bucket god. It was not. There was nothing. I guess there's probably some things I shouldn't throw out here on YouTube, but you guys have known. I've told y'all everything. I've laughed, I've cried, I've cussed. I don't do that very often. I think I have done that on somebody else's live. A bucket is not an idol, more like a demon. And it was absolutely a demon. And what's even worse is, at least when you're praying to the porcelain god, you flush it and it goes away and it's bye-bye. when you're praying or kneeling, I should say, kneeling to the Home Depot bucket, which I will say was clean. I had just cleaned it. So it was a brand new bucket. So I wasn't like, yeah, we don't even have to go there. That was clean. But if you're doing that to a Home Depot bucket, you still got to take care of it the next day. So it was almost like I went through the tragedy twice. So I remember laying in bed that morning, and it was like wee hours of the morning, and I was feeling better. Like that part of it was over. All of you guys probably have been there. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a few of you that never have been that in a bad way, that you don't remember like the next day. The next day I was laying there and I was feeling so much better, but all I kept thinking was, oh my gosh, I have to get up now and I have to clean up that bucket. So it was like traumatized times 2. Okay, so Papa Drew says that I would have used the bushes, not a bucket. Okay, Papa Drew, you've been on the phone with me when I've hit the ground walking in here and I was completely fine. So in that condition, going down a couple steps, I may still be laying outside my van. No, Court, we saw you the next day. It was sad. Yeah, it was sad. I felt better that afternoon. I ended up eating something at like 5 or 6 o'clock that night. I drank water all day long. I never did have a headache. I just felt really, really beat up and wiped out. Y'all are awesome. So yeah, so now you know the nasty, dirty parts of me. That will not happen again, that I can predict. All right, so who's ready to play a game? I've got some new questions. And this was so much fun. And nobody called me out on this. I think I had like 2 lives where I put in there, I was going to do a prize wheel. And it was after I was done and I shut it down. And my brain is so kind of going in a million different directions that I totally forgot to do a prize wheel. Run Up the Road, thank you for sharing me out. Papa Drew, I don't know about you. So let's get on and let's have some fun, because now we're down to about 30 minutes. What you want to add ATC to the prize wheel? Awesome. Now is going to add C to the prize wheel. And if anybody else wants to add something to the prize wheel, let me know, because this is something that I told y'all before I was going to go ahead and do more and more often. And I'd like to kind of mix this up a little bit, add $10 for us, which is like a Amazon or PayPal. Running Up the Roads. Thank you. But there's things that I really have on my heart and in my head that I want to try to do. And I love the prize, but I think it's fun. All right. All right. So in case I forget, somebody make sure to remind me at about 12:55 to stop playing so that I could go ahead and get the wheel all set up, because then we will have Roy and Becky. Papa Drew, thank you for juicing yourself, for carrot juicing yourself. See, You're learning self-control and you're learning your limits. All right. So, Candace says, ready to play Family Feud. All right. So let me minimize this a little bit. The first question, and I didn't print this out because I can't print them out anymore. So I'm going to type question here. And this means I'm getting ready to tell y'all the question. Then I'm going to give you about a minute to give me answers. And just like Family Feuds it's, you know, they survey all the people and the top answers are what we're going to get. And whoever gets the top answer gets put on the board. Really Creative Travel says, survey says. All right, so the first Family Feud question is going to be, and make sure also you have it on live and not the other chat, because, you know, I can't remember what that one is. Name an occasion on which greeting cards are sent. So name an occasion on which greeting cards are sent. Name an occasion on which greeting cards are sent. And you can give me a couple answers. I will go with whatever shows up as on live chat as my first one. Pop Drew, stop buying Hungry Man dinners. Cook. You know how to cook. Cook. Man up and cook some food. Pop Drew. You're probably the reason that I had a chat that was limited, which, by the way, I did win. I fought it, and I got an email saying that there was no reason to have reduced revenue for my ads. All right, I'm going to say it one more time, and then we're going to close up this question. Name an occasion on which greeting cards are sent. All right, I'm going to put the little stop sign up, which just means no more answers. Oh. All right, so let me see. The number one survey says, let me get back up here, is Christmas. So to me, that looks like where are we staying? I love that name. That is such a cool channel name. Where are we staying? All right, and just for curiosity to know what the other ones were, it was birthday, anniversary, and baby. So all of those were in there. All right, here we go. Some of these, it's funny because they only give me like one answer. All right, let me type it in. We're going to do the next question. Name something a vampire hates. So name something a vampire hates. So we'll get about a minute, and you guys throw out your answers. I'm going to try to cram in as many of these questions as I can to get as many on the board. Name something a vampire hates. I was getting ready to sing the Jeopardy song, but that's probably like not the right one, and then I probably would get a strike. Papa Drew, girls that talk too much when they are going in for a bite. Name something a vampire hates. Water. Now I know the Wicked Witch of the West hates. Is it West or East? Wizard of Oz, whichever one that was. She didn't like water. She melted. I'm melting. Name something a vampire hates. I'm getting ready to put the little stop sign up there, little stop hand. All right, here it goes. So the number one answer. Now, I don't agree with this, but the number one answer is sunlight. So I'm going with burning up the roads. Number two was garlic, then mirrors, then holy water. I always thought garlic. I don't know why I thought garlic, but I guess sunlight is right because they never came out during the day. Hey, Sheila. And any of the moderators that are in here, if anybody pops in here and I don't see them or I haven't said anything, please make sure to welcome them for me. I appreciate it. And then also moderators or anybody who has a wrench, please go ahead and feel free to drop your own or drop each other's links, and don't drop your own, because I heard that that's not a good thing. Some of you guys, let's see, I added a few of you as moderators. A lot of you guys have been hanging out with me for quite a while, so. All right. All right, here comes the next question. This is a funny one. Other than a bull, name a big, clumsy animal that's not Papa Drew. Other than a bull, name a big, clumsy animal. See you in a little bit, artist on the road. Other than a bull, name a big, clumsy animal that is not Papa Drew. And no, Papa Drew wasn't in the question, but you know. He's probably big and clumsy. Other than a bull, name a big, clumsy animal. There's some good answers here. I think everybody's got one that's on the list. All right. I'm going to put the stop sign up because, again, the more we can get in here, questions done, the more people. Where are we staying, Godzilla? No, Quartz Panda Bear. All right, stop's going up. All right, so the number one answer was elephant. So who do we have as the first one on my list? It says elephant. Elephant. Burning up the roads. Man, Burn Up the Roads and Blaine are right there. They both got it almost at the same time, but Papa Drew, no, not you. I said it can't be you. So the other answers were, it was elephant, then cow, then horse, then bear, hippo, and rhino. It's funny, giraffe, I think. Giraffes always look really clumsy to me. Camels look clumsy to me, too. Y'all are so funny. All right. Y'all are doing so good. I'll answer so much quicker. Whenever I do these and I'm playing, I never answer quick questions quick. feel like my fingers just turn into like fat fingers and I can't type anything. All right, here you go. Name something you wish people wouldn't do in an elevator. Name something you wish people wouldn't do in an elevator. Keep it fairly clean. Name something you wish people wouldn't do in an elevator. I just had to throw out a little Oscar picture. So he got a little Oscar emoji there. Name something you wish people wouldn't do in an elevator. Bounce. Tell me about it. That used to freak me out when people would do that. I used to do that though to my kids and freak them out. I guess that's what you do to kids. All right. I'm putting up the stop sign. Here we go. Papa Drew, that's a carrot juice. Your last response, that's a carrot juice. You're going to make me put you in timeout. I can't put you in timeout. Can I put you in timeout? I'm not going to put you in timeout, but I could put you in timeout. I just was checking to see if I could. All right. So the number one thing is smoke. So let's see. Let me go all the way up. I know a couple people. Papa Drew's talking about cake. Nell Cord said pee. Yeah, I've actually been in an elevator where that happened, and that was not pleasant. Sing, fart, 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 fart. Lots of farting. Oh, no, I saw smoke. Who had smoke? Smoke, smoke. All right, I know I saw smoke. Out there, it's burning up the roads. Man, burning up the roads, you're on 3. Did anybody else say smoke? I was actually surprised that was on there because it's been so long since you've been allowed to smoke in public places like that I'm surprised that it was even an answer. But these are actually, according to where I got them from, these were 2020 surveys. So all the answers are, the number one was smoke. Then right behind it, and I mean right behind it because it tells you how many points, pass gas. So a whole lot of y'all said pass gas. Then it was sneeze. Then it was talk, kiss, stand too close. And I think they probably meant to add cough because, you don't want anybody get old Rona. Hey, Bob, welcome in. No, Papa Drew, the goat was not an answer on the list. So burning up the roads has got 3 on the prize wheel, and where are we staying is on there. So let's go on to the next question. It means we are at 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. All right. Tell me something you would hate to see in a restaurant. Tell me something that you would hate to see in a restaurant. Now, thank you for my countdown. I appreciate those. Tell me something you would hate to see in a restaurant. Vermont paid Ramsay. Yeah, I think if I walked into a restaurant and I saw Gordon Ramsay in there, I'd probably just be like, let me just go. No customers. That's a good one. Have you ever went into a restaurant and seen that there was like nobody in there and then turned around and left? I've done that. So tell me something you would hate to see in a restaurant. The number one answer here, I don't expect to see anybody because I would never have said that. So Bob does not need, oh wait, Bob might need some carrot juice. Carrier said no cats. Stand up seating. All right, I'm putting the stop sign up. Not Rona, just allergies. Oh, a dead person. Not yet. That would probably make me turn around and walk out. All right, stop sign is up. So the number one answer was a new owner. Isn't that weird? New owner. Did anybody say new owner? Yeah, so nobody said new owner. And that was a weird one to me because I would think that I like to sometimes go to restaurants that have a new owner because especially if you've been there before and it wasn't that great. And so you thought maybe, you go to there's a new owner, maybe it would be better. Papa Drew says you were close. Where were you close? Papa Drew, I do not see you being close on anything. No. Maybe the food kills the old one. All right, so the second answer was a cockroach. So we got a roach? A roach? I do see bugs. Sheila, first one. Congratulations, Sheila. All right, let's get another question in here. Oh, the rest of the answers were mice, it was being dirty, ants, or hair in the food. So yeah. All right. Question. All right. Vermont. Oh, so Robert, not Gordon. Gordon Ramsay. Robert Ramsay? I thought it was Gordon Ramsay was the chef that goes in there and tears up all those restaurants. All right, so here's the question. Name something people put on their cat for a silly photo. Name something people put on their cat for a silly photo. I don't think I've ever done this to poor little Oscar. Nell's giving me 5-minute warning. Thank you. Name something people put on their cat for a silly photo. I was checking where my silly cat is. Name something people put on their cat for a silly photo. So while y'all are typing those up, I wanted to let you know that I'm putting together a video thanking quite a few of you guys for all the help you've done over the past week since I've been monetized. So expect a little video coming out later with a little thank you. with all of you guys in it. And then I have a video going up for the members. Name something you people put on their cat for a silly photo. I painted my cat. Why didn't you like his color? I just made him a little whiter. There's Oscar. Robert Irvine, you're right. Robert Irvine. He did, didn't he? Did he do the bars? I don't know. There was one guy that did bars too. Thank you, B&D Crafts. I used to watch all those. I don't watch TV at all. I don't watch cable. I watch whatever's on the antenna. Let me put my little stop sign up. Yeah, I don't watch TV. So I was actually kind of laughing that, you know, this election's going on. I might have to go over to my sister-in-law's and see whether or not I can watch what the election, even though I'm sure if I can just watch Facebook. Robert Irvine had a restaurant here near us for a little bit, but it closed. He's a great guy. He scares the crap out of people. I used to love all of those shows. Ford Man doesn't see a thumbnail up for Roy and Becky. Oh, you know, they might be putting it up. It might just be putting it up late. You know, Roy just kind of comes sliding in the end. John Tapper does the bar rescue. Papa Joe, I don't think they can call the election tonight. No, but I think the last election, it was like 10 or 11 o'clock at night where they pretty much called it. All right, so let's get the answers for that. I don't get the first answer, turbulence. I don't know how you put turbulence on your cat. So we're going to go with the next one, which is a sweater or a shirt. I just saw it. Let's see. Let me see who the first one was. I see lots of hats. Vermont Paint was the first one that said sweater. And then the other ones were a bow tie, a hat, a gate. I don't know why. What kind of gate? I don't know. Look at the cat having turbulence. Yeah, I don't get that one. All right, so Nell's saying I have 8 minutes, or B&D Crafts at 8 minutes till top of the hour. All right, let me do one more real quick one. We're going to make this one a quick one. And since a lot of you guys are creators, this will be an easy one. Name a button you'd find on a video camera. Hey, Lucky Dog production moderator, Sue. Name a button you'd find on a video camera. Name a button you would find on a video. This is like our super speedy round. A button you would find on a video camera. And Kenneth is in there answering some questions, not doing your homework. All of these are good ones. I think they're all on there. Name a button you'd find on a video camera. I think some of these people were still from the 80s, if that helps you. Did it? All right. I'm putting the stop up. Boom. All right. They need a no crap button. Lucky Dog Productions, sorry you missed my live. You'll watch on the replay. No worries, Sue. No worries at all. I appreciate it anytime you show up. All right. The number one answer is record. And that would be, now I'm not sure if you hit red. I'm not sure if you meant record. Vermont Paint got it. But I'm going to go ahead and put no on here too. Because I think you were probably meaning like the little red button, which is like the record button. I'm guessing. Hey, Blue Wave Odyssey, how are you doing? Good to see you. I feel honored. So guys, as I'm going to go ahead, let me tell you the other answers. And then as I am go ahead and I'm going in and fixing my prize wheels, if you guys could drop everybody's links, drop each other's links. I think I've modded just about all of you guys that, have hung out with me for a while or, have told me that they feel comfortable with being a moderator. And if at any time I've moderated you and you don't feel comfortable with it, you just let me know. I am going to start kind of bringing down my moderators and having moderator meetings because there's certain things that I want to make sure get done, as I grow a little bit more. I want to make sure that there's certain things that we do, and I want everybody's input. Blue Wave Odyssey, you're on the phone. I am going to remove that from you for right now. No worries. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add everything in here. So it was the buttons that you'd find on a video camera. This is when I said you need to go back to the 80s. Record, play, power, pause, rewind, and eject. So when was the last time on a video camera you had an eject? It's been a while. Just saying. It's been a while. All right. So you guys post links, chit chat amongst yourselves. I'm going to try not to make some crazy faces while I'm doing this. Because me and the prize wheel, we don't always get along. Sometimes it behaves. And I got to add a couple prizes to it too. So let me see here. Am I still showing up? Burn up the roads. Don't let the prize wheel scare you. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of time. It's not like it's hard to do at all. It just takes a few minutes. And if you have somebody working with you, it would be a whole lot quicker. But I don't have, it's just me doing this right now. Maybe one day I'll have somebody helping me. So let me just open. I have two different wheels. So I have to set it up with two wheels. So I'm going to open up my name wheel first and start adding in names, and then I'll share my screen. So you guys keep chit-chatting amongst yourselves, sharing some of those links out there. If you are non-content creators, please put an NN so we can all thank you too. Because, we do what we do. All of us creators in here, we do what we do because we love to do it. And you guys are the ones that keep us doing it. So we would probably still do it no matter what. But you guys are what makes it fun. And you give us the ideas and the inspiration to come up with new ideas and come up with new ways to do things. If I misspell somebody's name wrong, please forgive me. Because I wrote these down really quickly. And so now I'm trying to go by my bad writing. And I cannot see the chat while I'm doing this. Vermont Paint. I actually just typed you in wrong. I put Vermont Pain. Sorry, I fixed it. All right. Now let me get back to StreamYard. Oh, Blue Wave Odyssey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. It's awesome. I you know, one day I'll get used to that, but I'm not used to that yet. All right, so let me share that screen. See, this is why Roy and Becky Travels is live. Luckily, Roy and Becky, they kind of like me a little bit, so they forgive me when I go over. So let me share my screen. I'll have to do this quick. Chrome tab, wheel of names, share, full screen. Y'all see your names on here? If you won, your name should be there. I'm going to shuffle, 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 shuffle. And then you got to save it, I think. I don't know. All right. Let's see who wins. Nell, two-time winner. Woohoo! So now, let me go in here real quick and see what you won. And if anybody wants to head out and head over to Roy and Becky's, feel free. This will take me just another probably minute to do this. And I mean, it's shared on here so you can see this. Let me see. And now if you happen to pull up yours, it's fine. We'll spin it again. And then all right, so let me go ahead and save this. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle, 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 spin. Now let's see what you get. So now, what do you think about that? You good, or do you want me to respin it? Because I don't know. Let me respin that one. That's what I thought. I didn't think you had a channel. So let me respin it. No worries. I'm not going to remove it, but let me respin it. Let me shuffle it. I was like, wait a minute. I don't think that's going to work. Woo! So that's for me. Now. Cool. Let me stop sharing that. So now you won that for me. So that was actually won by Wicked Adventures. And then they said that they would prefer for me to double it and to leave it in the bucket. So I doubled it. So I will send it to you. So you just send me an email. Let me know if you want PayPal or if you want an Amazon gift card, and I will get that right to you. So now let's flip it on over. Let's go see Roy and Becky. I want to thank everybody for coming by. I appreciate all the support. The love you guys have given me is amazing. Keep your eyes out for the videos. I can't wait to share some more things with you guys. As always, be blessed, bless others, and have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. I love you all. Bye.